Does this sound familiar? You wake up in the morning, and the very first thing you feel is that old familiar stiffness in your back, your hips, or your neck. Or maybe you let out a little groan every time you have to bend down to pick something up. It's a feeling so many of us know all too well, and we start to think that feeling stiff and sore is just a normal part of being over 50, something we just have to live with. But what if that's just not true? What if you could reclaim a huge chunk of the freedom and mobility you remember from your younger years? This isn't about becoming a gymnast overnight. It's about making small, steady efforts that add up to a huge change in how you feel and move every single day. The reality is, as we get older, our muscles and tissues can lose some of their stretchiness, which causes that feeling of tightness. But it is definitely not a life sentence. So, what if I told you that you don't have to just put up with it? Hi, welcome back to the channel. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 incredibly simple movements that will help you unlock the youthful mobility you thought was gone for good. These aren't your typical pretzel-like stretches you see in a fitness magazine. These are the real secrets, simple, effective, and designed for us, to prove that your best, most active years are still right here, waiting for you. These stretches can help you stay independent, improve your balance, and dial down the aches and pains that are holding you back. Ready? Let's get into it. First up, we're tackling a problem that so many of us have, that nagging, persistent lower back ache. You might be surprised to hear that the real culprit often isn't your back at all. It's your hamstrings. Those are the big muscles running down the back of your thighs. When they get tight, they pull on your pelvis, which throws everything out of whack and puts a ton of strain on your lower back. The result? Discomfort, stiffness, and pain. Years of sitting at a desk, in a car, or on the couch keeps these muscles short and tight. So our first mission is to gently, lovingly release them. This is the foundation for a happy back and hips. Here's how we do it. You can do this lying down or standing with a chair for support. Let's try the standing version since it's so easy to do anywhere. Grab a sturdy chair and place your right heel up on the seat, keeping your leg as straight as you comfortably can. Your standing leg should have a slight soft bend in the knee so you feel stable. Now stand up nice and tall, think about creating a long spine, and put your hands on your hips. Slowly, and I mean slowly, start to hinge forward from your hips. Keep your back straight. The goal here is not to touch your toes. It's simply to feel a gentle stretch along the back of your right thigh. There should never be any sharp pain, just a nice, light, releasing feeling. We're being kind to our bodies. Hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds, and just breathe deeply and calmly. You might notice that with every exhale, you can sink just a tiny bit deeper. After 30 seconds, gently come back up. Let's switch it out. Left heel on the chair and repeat. Remember, straight back, hinge from the hips. Doing this regularly takes so much strain off your lower back, which is a game changer for your overall mobility. You're literally taking the pressure off your spine. How did that feel? You've already taken a huge step toward a more mobile you. If you're finding this video helpful so far, take a quick second to click that like button and subscribe button. It's totally free, and it just means you won't miss out on our next video. Next, let's talk about another major culprit behind that lower back pain. Tight hip flexors. These are the muscles at the front of your hips, and if you spend a lot of time sitting, they can become incredibly short and tight. When that happens, they pull your pelvis forward, which puts a lot of stress on your lower back, and can even mess with your walking stride. This next move is a secret weapon for unlocking those tight hips, giving you a sense of freedom, and taking a huge load off your spine. Let's get into a gentle kneeling position. If the floor is hard on your knees, please grab a folded blanket or a cushion for your back knee. We're going to step the right foot forward so you're in a low lunge position. Your right knee should be directly over your right ankle, creating a nice 90-degree angle. Your left knee is resting comfortably on the cushion behind you. Place your hands on your right thigh for balance. Now here's the key. Instead of leaning forward, I want you to first think about tucking your tailbone under slightly. This little adjustment is the real secret. It positions your pelvis to get the best possible stretch. Now, very gently, begin to press your hips forward just a tiny bit. You should feel a great stretch along the front of your left hip and thigh. It shouldn't be painful, just a satisfying feeling of release. Hold it right there for 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe deeply into the stretch. Imagine all that tightness from years of sitting just melting away. This helps you stand up straighter and makes walking feel so much smoother. After 30 seconds, gently ease back and let's switch sides. Step your left foot forward, get your right knee comfortable, and repeat. Tuck the tailbone, then gently press the hips forward. Releasing your hip flexors is like giving your lower back a much-needed vacation. It's a simple move that makes everyday activities, from getting out of a chair to walking upstairs, feel so much easier. Take a second and think about your posture right now. Are you hunching? Most of us are, way more than we realize. Whether we're on our phones, at a computer, or driving, we spend so much of our lives with our shoulders rounded forward and our chest caved in. It's a habit that can lead to neck pain, shoulder tension, and even headaches. Our third and final secret stretch is the perfect fix. It's a simple chest opener that counteracts all that hunching and helps you stand taller and feel more confident. You can do this standing or sitting, whatever feels better. Let's do it standing. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart and a small bend in your knees. Roll your shoulders back and down, away from your ears. Now bring your arms behind you and clasp your hands together. If your hands don't quite reach, no big deal. Just grab a towel or a strap with both hands. Now, keeping your stomach muscles lightly engaged, gently straighten your arms and start to lift your hands away from your body. As you lift, really focus on opening your chest and squeezing your shoulder blades toward each other. You should feel an amazing stretch right across the front of your chest and shoulders. Keep your gaze straight ahead with a nice long neck. Breathe deep into this stretch. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Imagine you're making space across your collarbones. This stretch is so effective because it directly targets those tight chest muscles that are constantly pulling our shoulders forward. When you lengthen them, you allow your back muscles to finally do their job, which is key for better posture. After 30 seconds, gently release your hands and give your arms a little shake. Roll your shoulders a few times. That feels good, right? Let's do it one more time. Clasp, straighten, lift, and open that chest. Doing this regularly can ease so much tension in your upper back and shoulders, fix your posture, and even help you breathe deeper. By the way, if you're enjoying these little secrets and you're already feeling a bit looser, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. It really helps the channel reach more people who, just like us, want to feel their absolute best. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more life-changing tips. You did it! You just invested a few minutes in yourself, and that investment is going to pay off all day long and for many days to come. Remember that stiffness we talked about in the beginning? By doing these 3 simple stretches, you are actively fighting back. You're telling your body, nope, we don't have to accept feeling stiff and sore as our new normal. The real magic here is consistency. You don't need to do these for hours. Seriously, just 5 or 10 minutes a day will make an incredible difference in your flexibility, your posture, and how you feel overall. You'll start to notice fewer random aches, a new sense of freedom when you move, and a real confidence that comes from taking back control of your own health. You've done something truly wonderful for your body today. Hold on to this feeling of openness and ease. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these 3 stretches was your favorite? Which one did your body seem to need the most today? Your experience can really help and inspire someone else in our amazing community. And if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell. We have so much more to share with you on this journey to feeling younger, stronger, and more vibrant. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.